Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hand of Fate.
Back so soon.
So we are starting up a new run. Stuff happened last episode, and we saw stuff. We're on our, I believe this is the final Soldiers Training run. As long as I actually find Soldiers Training 3 at some point. We will also be continuing our storylines on the 4 DLCs. And we start with the Dragon Shield. That's a thing to start with.
That is a nice thing to start
Yeah. That's a day. Okay, so we're going to start off immediately jump to the right. I'm okay with completely ignoring... Well, no, you know what? I changed my mind. We're going to turn around and we're going to take Devil's Wager. Because the only thing it could possibly be is, like, 5 of Dust or something like that. They're like, this is the worst it could possibly be. So,
before it gets too bad.
well, this is the worst it could be on, like, floor 1.
Yeah, as I said, you do it now before it could get too unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, remember, it's going to come back. I mean, like, this is... You know, this is endless. It will show up again. But should be pretty easy, and the devil tends to give some pretty good stuff from this. Like, the rewards tend to be good, so we can start ourselves off with a really good beginning here. Should be fantastic. And he, you know, we should get full heal too. Yep, full heal. Plus 3 gain cards, 7 gold, that kind of sucks. 3 food is okay, and plus 5 max health. So actually that was a really not good result. So let's go ahead and do Stranger in the Shadows too. I'm not going to do Secret Society, but I'll go ahead and do Stranger in the Shadows. We want to avoid getting that huge failure card.
Choose from these options.
Okay. Get some more gold. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to get all this money back eventually.
All his life back, I should hope.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, so I'm finally catching up on popular media, being a person who doesn't... I don't TV, and I usually don't movie. So there's stuff I haven't actually seen. So I finally got around to watching Deadpool.
Ah.
Which is, that was an interesting experience.
I want to go see that, but I just have not had the opportunity to.
It was interesting. The problem is, as a, I was never a... Now we're done. I was never a comic book kid. I didn't have that type of money. My family didn't do chores. We didn't do chore money. We just did chores. So occasionally I would, like, and this is, damn. And this is not, like, necessarily a bad thing. This is not saying, like, you know, I had a bad childhood. We just didn't do chore money. I just had to do shit. And that was about it. So I didn't have money for that. But on the other hand, occasionally my parents would get me a video game, and I probably got video games more commonly than you know, my friends did. So there is a difference. But I didn't have, you know, money, so this could suck. I didn't have money, and so because of that, you know, I couldn't do stuff like comic books. You know, my parents didn't believe in comics. So there was no comic books. There was no, why can't I hit you? You're right here. There was no comic books for me. There was no, let's get out of the way of that. I didn't get any comic books, so I didn't know Deadpool growing up, and chances are my parents would kill me if they would have seen that I was reading Deadpool. So, it's definitely not the wholesome family values that my parents were into. So I didn't really learn about Deadpool until much later on. And I don't, you know, I don't movies because I'm the type of person that I want to be doing something else. Like, I like playing games while watching movies, and I like being able to pause, get up, get a bite to eat, go to the bathroom, look at something else. You know, I like being able to do other stuff, so I hate going to movie theaters. But, finally came out on DVD, so I finally got around to playing it, and watching it, and it was interesting. I liked it, but I'm still not sure how I feel about it. But you haven't seen it, so I can't say anything. I also finally got around to playing the Deadpool game, too.
I have that and have played that.
Yeah, I'm okay. This sucks. I'm gonna die here.
I'm
Apparently.
gonna die here. That's pretty embarrassing.
Okay, never mind. I'm alive. Okay, there he goes. Yeah, the game is. This is the second time I've tried the game. The first time I only got up to like midway on the first level. Like I didn't even go anywhere. I got you know, probably 10 minutes into the first level. Laughed my ass off at the during the tutorial. But that was about it. Got up to the first level and then just kind of immediately went, no, this is not for me. This game is terrible. And the problem is I had just finished playing Batman Arkham Asylum. And
Your
those
brain
who
was wired to that combat system.
well, those who know Deadpool know that Deadpool steals Batman Arkham Asylum's combat system, and let's be clear here. It steals the Arkham Asylum combat and it butchers it.
And you're dead.
Yeah, well, Kraken, and I had nothing. It happens. So yeah, I was very unhappy with Deadpool's combat system, and the game is, let's be fair, the game is all combat. So was very unhappy with that combat system. So I didn't really give it a good chance. I ended up playing it a lot last night because I was kind of curious. Some of the okay. And toxic blood again. And this is the exit again. I do want to turn around. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. I just feel that it's getting way too damn repetitive. It gives me the same problem that Devil May Cry does, and for the exact same reasons.
That is an argument I've heard levied against it. It tries to get by on its charm alone, and that is very good, but it's not quite enough.
It's a your mileage may vary thing.
Speaking of shoot, I forgot the words you were using, the specific words you were using. Speaking of, modern entertainment, someone a couple of days ago pointed out that the Final Fantasy X and X-2 collection popped up on Steam.
I actually did see that. It's on my wish list. I'll jump on it eventually when it's on a sale that I want to actually work with.
They were wondering if you were intending on doing X-2 at some point. I feel like saying I want Nye 2 because I freaking love X-2, but I'm in the minority for that apparently.
From what I understand of X-2, I am very unlikely to like it. Like, really unlikely to like it. So, I'm not sure if that's going to happen. The other thing is, I was looking at, the only reason I have not bought X-2 yet, because I have no problem paying for that game again. The only reason I haven't done it yet is that, the current, oh, 2 blessings, nice. The current reviews for it, I'm not like other people. I tend to look at the bad reviews just to see what's wrong with the game. Because if I'm looking at the game, it's because I know I already want it. So right now, there's a lot of complaints about crashes in the game. So I'm kind of waiting on it until I know how bad those actually are and if they're going to get fixed. Squeenix has developed a bit of a reputation as of late that their Final Fantasy ports are very hit and miss on the computer.
Some of them have been fairly decent, some of them have been...
Apparently 9 was really good, is what I understand. Which I need to actually play 9, so that's something I might actually do.
God, wait, you've never played 9?
Nope.
God,
Well,
okay,
wasn't
yeah,
a Final Fantasy kid.
We need to fix that one, like...
The problem I have with fixing RPGs is they take a very long time, and instead of it being... It's not about gameplay, like Hand of Fate, where I can actually show that, hey, I'm actually somewhat decent at this game. Let's ignore the fact that I've died so far this episode. But, I can show that I can actually play this game. In an RPG, all you do is you press attack and you go, for the most part. So it's a little bit of a different thing. And I have to MST the entire game, and I'm not actually all that funny. So, that tends to be a problem. So, your mileage may vary on that one. Let's go back and talk to this shop. But we'll see. There's a lot of stuff I want to play. But yeah, it was. I will say some of the stuff on Deadpool was fun. I'm enjoying. No. Yes.
What will you do with that?
I'm completely okay with that being the only item I bought. Yeah, I'm actually really I'm enjoying it. I'm just kind of. I'm having the same problem with it that I had with Doom 3.
Sail away.
Namely that it's enjoyable like in spurts, but at a certain and he would make so much fun of that. But at a certain point,
As long as you
there's
wait
like
and persist, we will continue to draw
there's
closer
no
to
more
Very few have come close to unraveling the game.
like at a certain point I'm sitting there going, okay, how much longer does this joke continue?
Mm.
You know?
Little pleases me more than watching your
There's certain
attempt to
fights that
wriggle
I
away
feel are
from
just like
bad
kind of
luck.
a little bit of bullshit. One in particular, there's a fat man that I keep on fighting, and it's a very, very hard fight.
I think I know the one you're at.
And there was one where there was two of them. And the problem is, I kind of played the game in an odd way. I upgraded my character instead of buying guns, which apparently is the incorrect way to play.
Your desire.
You want, well, it's Deadpool. You want guns. You want swords. Upgrading your character is
I
great,
wanted
but-
health and health regen. Because my major complaint about the game is that it is too hard to get your health back in the big firefights. So I got the ability that allows you to get your health back as you combo up, because I'm very good at combos for the most part, because I play games like this in Batman. So it was, you know, stuff like that. And then, so I wanted that, and I never ended up buying the guns. Now, the flip side of that, actually, is, when I ended up, finally getting the guns, I bought the best gun in the game as the first gun that I bought. So, again, your mileage may vary on that one. When you're getting 60 to 70 combos in that game with the swords, which gives you more money than you ever need. I am very overpowered now, but for a while, my overpowered nature was my survivability, not my guns. Which made for some very interesting boss fights. Also, that's 60 combo. Now, I will say, someone in the comments had commented... So, you know, I made a comment, and I was complaining about the fact that the last enemy you fight never falls over for an instant stab. Remember how we were talking about this?
Sorry. So, I'm being poked in another window at the same time for some reason. Could you repeat yourself?
So you know how I was complaining a couple episodes ago about how the very last enemy doesn't fall down, and you just have to combo them to infinity?
Mm-hmm.
So someone in the comments
As long as you
felt the need to point out the curse that says that the final enemy you fight cannot be knocked down or interrupted. I haven't actually responded to my comment section in a week or so, but I did read that, and that's not what I'm talking about. If you actually go back and look at my character during that episode, at the time I mentioned this, I did not have that curse. Now, we did gain that curse as part of the mass cursing that happened at the end of the last run, but I'm not talking about that. The very last enemy you fight can be interrupted and staggered in a normal fight. That's why I can combo them into infinity at the very end. The curse in question makes it so that the very last enemy you fight cannot be interrupted and cannot be knocked over. You just endlessly combo them. I mean, you can't even endlessly combo them. You have to deal with them like you would a boss, in that you have to get out of the way. You can't interrupt the attack. So it's a very different it's a different thing than what you're talking about. Don't do close range attacks. That's not okay. Also, I hate this arena. I'm just gonna say that right now. I hate this arena so much. It's obnoxious. And lost my combo. The blunted aura is causing me a little bit of problems, just because we have a very base damage weapon and we have reduced damage. But That's right, show me your butt. That's what all the enemies do. We're going to have a lot of health at the end of this.
I'm sure you're grateful for that.
Not that that helped us last time. Elder Lizard, I can't do anything with it. Don't have ore. Noble Trader, do I have anything you want? No, didn't think so. And Route.
Nothing more pleasing than
Good
a
first
full
run.
water and a rush of wind, is there?
Good first couple floors. Oh no, I lost food. Oh no. What do we got? Okay, we got standard shop down, so we'll go there. We're going to have
Tell me, like all the
we're gonna
rest,
have health as we or money as we get there. So it's good. Oh no, I got a heavy burden. Oh
the
no.
deeper you go, the harder things become.
Okay, let's head in that direction. Ambush. Oh no. 4 of skills is kind of obnoxious.
Ew.
Yeah.
Not on any of the face cards, at least, so... Just gotta learn to appreciate the small things.
Yep. Please kill this, please kill this, please kill this, please kill this, please kill this. No, of course not. Don't you dare. Damn it. Fine. Fine, you son of a bitch. Blunted Aura is kind of kicking my ass against these. Just fall over. Just fall over. There we go. One down. Come on, fireball me. Fireball me. Thank you. Don't you put up your fire shield. Jackass. Don't do that. Don't do that. Not a fan of you and your nonsense. Stop that. Stop that. God damn it. Stop making me get high combos. It's annoying. I don't have a weapon that gives me bonuses on high combos. I think I do have the Rain Killing Streak somewhere, though. Woo. Now get all of that, get all of that health back eventually.
Your opponent has fallen.
Would you like to offer them potions or food? Okay, 3 gain cards. We'll take the 10 max health. We'll take the 10 food. And I'll take the 40 gold, because that's a shop right there that I intend to visit. Hopefully get stuff. What are going on here? Here's the hero's return. Take the sword. They gave me a little bit of money, and that was about it. Well, that sucks. Not even a blessing. So we had to full clear this floor. I do not want to miss out on any token cards, so we're going to be full clearing kind of all the way down. Another Soldier's Furor. We're going to take the Ring of Survival. Just gives me my health back. I could totally have 2 of these right now, and it does absolutely nothing. Very disappointing shop. We'll probably come back and revisit it as I finish this floor. Desert Cult. I can go ahead and fight them, because I do have gloves. Woo. Okay, you know what? We're gonna have a talk, you and me. Damn it. I really don't want the Lizard Caster to put on that fire shield, because it just makes it harder for me to kill it.
Yeah,
The problem is this. It's the blunted aura. That's all it is. The blunted aura is what's causing me problems. It's just taking me a lot longer to kill things. I don't know how far down blunted aura puts my damage, but it's pretty significantly down there. Stop that. Stop that. Let's be over here. Don't mind me. You can continue your swings. This is taking so long. I need to get another weapon. I don't think I'd care what the weapon was. I just need to get another weapon. Endless combo. which is going to take forever to finish just because of Blunted Aura. Okay, we're going to be getting a lot of health back thanks to Ring of Survival, which is lovely. Hey, look, I can get health back that I don't need. Not needed. That 40 gold, however. All about that. Oh no, Mako, we're lost in the desert. What are we going to do? I think I'm going to try to do this time, because I'm kind of curious how far we can get. I'm going to try to sell all my rings on, like, floor 29, except for the few ones that I actually feel are useful. And then we're going to see what happens.
Try to minimize the damage when you get smote.
Yeah, just try to minimize the curse per ring. Because almost every time when I've been, like, utterly smote by that, by floor 29, or, sorry, floor 30, or 30 and up, actually, because it was, like, 34 when it actually happened last time. But, almost every time, it's because of the, curse per rings curse.
Right.
So if we can kind of minimize that, I could probably hit a much later floor, especially if we can get something like, you know, Blood Crescent plus some good health back. That could probably help. If we could get something like, if we could get the Dragon set like we had last time, I can sell almost every ring, because most of them aren't even needed anymore at that point. Ow. Ow. Would you stop that? Apparently a friend of mine, or acquaintance of mine, really, had a hummingbird stuck in their house.
A hummingbird?
Yeah. Just stuck in their house, somehow flew through a window and couldn't figure out how to leave. And it actually tired itself out so much, it apparently fell to the ground. He had to pick it up and bring it outside, where it thankfully had enough energy to keep going. Because that is a dangerous moment for a hummingbird, the moment that it doesn't have the energy to flap its wings anymore. Ooh, we get food out of that. And hummingbird is a lot better than the stuff I have stuck in my house recently. It is, luckily we're not dealing with it here, but I was dealing with it at work. It is termite season.
Oh.
Yeah. And, so, at work, coming out underneath the back door, we had termites with wings flying around.
Yeah.
But the problem was, I contacted, tried to contact pest control to see if I could get, like, Terminix to come in and handle it. And they're like, look, we could come in, but by the time we get there, they're all going to be dead anyways. It's mating season, so they lose their wings pretty fast, and as soon as they do, they die.
Huh.
So they're going to die soon anyways, so they're like, it'll be wasted. Just wait for them to die and just sweep them out the back. I'm like, that's fine, but I don't want termites running around my, place of business right now. We'll deal with 2 scales. We'll deal with 2 scales. Very unpleasant, and I don't like bugs in the first place. As I was sitting in my back room, I didn't realize how bad it was because we'd only seen them out in the front, and I thought we were seeing them out in the front because we had the front door open to kind of welcome people in. So we were leaving the front door open, and so we saw some bugs flying around. I'm like, okay, it must be mayflies or something, you know. It's getting late in the year, or sorry, late in the spring, and it's you know, this is New Orleans. Bugs happen. So I'm like, okay, that's all it is, right? Well, you know, I go to the back to go eat my lunch, and all of a sudden I notice that there's several dozen termites flying around my back door. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to be in my back room anymore. Actually came out front and started eating my lunch out front, which is something I'm never supposed to do, but I'm like, look, I'm hungry, I've been here for 8 hours, and like hell am I doing this in the back room. Oh, and since we last talked about it, I have finally finished the last Asimov book I'm likely to read for a bit, which is Robots of the Dawn. And the complaints I had about Asimov last time we talked have gotten even worse.
Oh, dear.
It's the same damn things. Like, I'm sitting here going, it feels like he was trying to go for universe building, and he was trying to establish this long-running storyline that goes over the course of the over the course of the books, but it feels so like... It feels like bad fan fiction by the time you get to the point where I was. And that's what I'm concerned about, is that it feels like he is a fan of his own work and he's writing fan fiction to make the storyline work. I don't know, should I spoil the 40-year-old book? Should I? Do you think I'm safe to do that?
Probably, but someone's gonna get upset, you know.
Okay, warning, guys, I'm about to spoil a 40-year-old book. That actually, it's probably older than 40, because we established it was in, like, 1950s when he was writing. So, yeah, it's a lot older than that. I have no functions. So, yada, yada, yada. You know, first of all, I think the problem was that Asimov was writing outside of his, like, his preferred genre. The robots, the iRobot and the, Robots of the Dawn and that entire series, well, not iRobot specifically, but Robots of the Dawn and The Naked Sun are, I can wait for you guys. Robots of the Dawn and The Naked Sun are, and for that matter, Caves of Steel, are mystery novels. And I think part of the problem is that Asimov was not, I don't feel like he was comfortable writing mystery. Because they're his sci-fi, they're in his world, you know, they have all that, but the main character is a plainclothes policeman who's trying to solve a murder mystery. And, you know, it feels a little bit contrived, and to give it the best comparison I can give it, it feels like an episode of House. In all three novels, he comes to a very quick conclusion, which he then announces. Turns out he's wrong, because there's something he didn't know, because he just didn't learn about it yet. He goes to, sure, we're gonna do this. He goes to his next assumption, which turns out it's wrong, because it's still something he doesn't know. He goes to his next assumption, which is now closer to the real answer. Then something big happens, and then he gets his real answer. But it literally feels, it feels like House's style, which is the, you know, have we spent 40 minutes on our episode yet? Okay, this is what's really wrong with him. And keep in mind, I love House. But that's definitely, can I get a weapon? Can I please get a weapon?
Interesting choice.
It's why I'm wasting time here, is to get a weapon better than a goddamn sword. And so it really concerns me, and keep in mind, for anybody who knows Asimov and thinks that I am being a little bit too critical, I kind of expected... Weapon? Weapon. Got it. Okay, we're good.
As pleases
That's all I needed. I kind of expected the ending out of Robots of the Dawn that I got. But what ends up happening, if you read,
your food runs short.
the problem is, it depends on what order you read the books, but it also, I know that some of his, like, I think he started the iRobot before he finished Foundation, and then went back to the iRobot series. So, in Foundation, we learn that there is, you know, I'm gonna go for it. Time Distortion is good.
More than anything,
Haunted kind of sucks, but we can get rid of it. Infected Rings, fine. Negative Aura kind of sucks. Cowardice is bad. Okay, so we actually did get hurt from that. So in the iRobot series, in the Foundation series, at one point we learn, especially if you read Prelude to Foundation, which again was a prequel story that he wrote after the main stories were already complete, you learn that there were
I'm sure you agree.
2 robots. Do I want this? Yeah, because it's still heavy armor, so why not? No. There were 2 robots that were important, and one is called Donnie, and one's called something else. I can't remember the name of it. But they were very important. They, you know, things happened, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be forced to give them all of my money. This sucks. Yeah, it really sucks.
I would feed you if I could. I cannot break the rules
So
of
if you
your
know...
favor
Okay,
any more than in
hold on.
mine.
We're on the Hell story now. We're in Alicia in Underworld.
There's a token in it for you.
As you attempt to discover more about the bizarre portal you encountered, one name keeps recurring, a mystic named Alicia. Apparently, her expertise on all aspects of Shadow Realms, interdimensional travel, and Beasts of the Void is unparalleled. You track Alicia's caravan. She travels under the guise of fortune teller. Her appearance doesn't match the whispers about her. She is considerably shorter and has much more of a beard. She audibly clears her throat before speaking to you. Welcome, stranger. She recoils in mock blindness. The dark clouds of fate swirl around you in a tempest. For a little gold, I can help you see your future through the storm. Well, that's a problem. We're just going to go ahead and explain our interest in finding more about the underworld. The mystic looks around nervously before saying, now what makes you think that I know anything about such things? I'm but a humble fortune teller. Can I not interest you in such services? Well, we don't have 3 gold. So, we can't do that. Well, that sucks. Okay, let's see if
Wait,
we
you
can...
lost health for that too.
No, I didn't. I lost health
right,
because I
no
stepped
food.
without food. Yeah. We're going to try to hide from this. Damn. That's bad. Okay, let's struggle to get free because I do not want to leave this map. Good. Okay, please drop me right here. Good. Okay. Marketplace. Let's, oh, damn it. It's the one where I have to keep food. Okay, we have money, so let's go back to her.
Win this. And
This run might not last long. Pay 3 gold. Shit. I think I lost track of it. Yep, I lost track of it. You detect a hint of disappointment as she exhales, opens her eyes. Say it's up to you to create the path you search for.
every living thing
Okay, let's
must
try again.
eat or die.
I think you get as many shots at this as you want, as long as you can still keep paying.
Yeah, but I think it's... Yeah, yes you do. Never mind. Come on. God damn it. Oh, apparently I'm going to be in serious trouble now. There we go.
Huzzah!
The mystic's eyes flash wide open. Your fortune is awash with death and destruction, but there is also hope. You carry fortune's favor with you. How may I aid you in your endeavors? To someone with such a powerful war as yours, I could tell what I know. For the price for such information, though, would be high. A powerful magical trinket such as the one you are carrying. Huh, that actually... Okay, so did you see what happened there?
She wants one of our artifacts, but because
No. It didn't say that to begin with. I had to advance the text before it said what she wanted. So the game actively detects what you have. Because I don't have money and I have no good items, so it could have asked for my weapon too. Sure, take my artifact. You hand over an artifact to the mystic. She appears quite surprised. Oh, okay then. I guess now I have to tell you all the many things I know about the underworld. Gone at the smooth voice of the mystic, replaced now by a much more agricultural accent. Seeming unsure of her words, the underworld is a strange and mystical place. Look, the mystic, the real one, just pays me to drive the carriage and look after the horses. I just fill in occasionally. The other day she comes over all strange, talking about portals to the underworld and such, and says she's going to investigate. That was 2 days ago. I'm starting to get a bit worried. Will you go look for her adventure? Sure. You venture out into the woods behind the mystic's caravan and soon come across another portal like the one at the village sacrifice. As you edge closer to the portal, a powerful voice booms out in a delighted cackle. At last, a villager to my domain. You're dragged into the portal. Once you've ejected on the other side, you shout to the sky about your search for the mystic of San Riviere. Your mystic is dead, the voice replies. She came with no understanding of the power here. Her foolish soul now feeds me and my minions, as will yours.
Buddy, you really got no idea who you're picking a fight with, do you?
And it only throws a 4 of hell at me, too. Do understand, though, that I am extremely slow right now. Because of the weapons that I've chosen. Or, the armor and such I've chosen. Okay, that should not have hit me. But yeah, it's just, if you read the prequels, you know this information about it. You know that it's going to be a point where someone related to Daniel Oliva is going to cause a problem. But you don't know how it's going to happen. With the last hell be slain, the voice rings out once more. You have won for now. My forces will rise up and take the land above by force. You cannot stop us. Card's token is now yours. So I kind of understood that there was going to be something that was going to happen in Robots of the Dawn that would result in something going on. But it continues to tie in the psychohistory thing. And that's what's kind of annoying me, is just that it's working so... Oh, okay. It's working so hard to tie that in. So we died because I took damage from having rings.
Whoops. Well, we got a token, so it's not a total
We got a
loss.
token, yeah.
Once more.
For attempting to rescue the Mystic, you receive Greenboro Forest. Well, that sucked. Okay, guys, when we catch y'all next time, we're going to go back in and hopefully have a better run. We'll see you soon.